Hey gents, today I'm going to try out a new efficiency experiment in my unboxings. I'm going to bundle them up together. We have Everlane, Tani, Wolf, and Separatec all coming in at the same time. I've been meaning to get into these. I've actually been wearing the Separatec for a little bit, but I want to unbox each of them, give you the experience, and give you a rundown of each of the pairs in themselves. And then this ultimately will lead up to my underwear collection review. So I did a pouch review, and now I'm looking at just overall some of my recommendations on underwear brands. So go ahead and check out. I'll put links below to each of these. Tani I actually purchased back the last time that Air Merino did a promo with them, and then they actually sent me some t-shirts that I'm really excited to look at. Everlane, I only bought one pair. I'm looking for some of this stuff. And Separatec was the most recommended brand in my pouch review video, which I missed, and I've got some interesting findings to there. So let's dive into the unboxings for each of these, and we'll talk about the brands separately and some of their best features and other things. So also make sure you subscribe to learn about the best menswear on the internet, get more underwear videos like this. If you have any suggestions for future underwear videos, make sure it's either in the link in the description or if you comment below, I'll get it over there. So headed to the unboxing now. Now that I've had time to wash and wear all of the stuff that I unboxed after a couple of weeks, I want to talk about them. And first we can start with the shirt. I don't have the muscular form to pull off this look necessarily. I should have went with a medium. I get that, but to me, it is all about the feel of the shirt and the fabric. It is so silky, smooth, and comfortable, breathable, everything about it I really like. This is the freeform Swiss cotton shirt. If this were in white, it would be my go-to undershirt. There's no seams, no forms. It would lay underneath a dress shirt incredibly well, and it wouldn't be too big and bulky over on the sides. It has a really nice form, but it's so silky smooth, and also even after washing it, it keeps its form really well. It's this combination of long stable cotton and elastane. Elastane is a key component of the Airnet X stuff that I really like, and so this is a big win on the Swiss cotton t-shirt. And then also, while we're on Tani, we'll just stick with it. So this is the Swiss cotton boxer brief, also super luxurious. What I've come to realize across all of these and across all of the underwear that I've purchased is you're always getting what you pay for. It just matters how much you want to pay for things. And so yes, Tani is more expensive for this hip cut brief. I think each of these were $40 when I bought them. Actually, I bought them when like I said, Alpha M had a promo, so I bought two for 40 bucks, so 20 bucks each. But Tani, from what I understand, is the only company that does this new micro modal. It's a super fine modal version, so it's like MeUndies does modal, but micro modal is a more advanced form and a longer lasting. This feels like it's twice as well made as the MeUndies stuff. MeUndies stuff is like 20 bucks. These are 40, and you can feel it in there. And I think over time, what I found with MeUndies stuff is it wears out over a few washes. These, after a couple, feel more sturdy than the MeUndies did after that. And so if you want something that's super lightweight, super airy, that is the Tani stuff. I'm actually wearing the boxerbriefs right now. This is the shirt that I really like. And so I think Tani offers some great stuff if you're ready to go into that price point. And that led me to this great conclusion across all of these. So I'm gonna look at the Everlane, the Wolf, and the Separatec, but each of them have this like key feature or key thing that makes you gravitate towards them. So with Everlane, it's the Supima cotton and it's lower price. With Wolf, it's the separation. Separatec, it is the separation, but we'll talk about the comparison between the two of these. So if we look at the Everlane, this is a Supima cotton. This is a boxer brief, and I like it. You can get 2 of these for $28 or 1 pair for $20, and they are super soft, super comfortable. But if you were gonna pay $20 for a pair of underwear, I would go into the Mack Weldon stuff. Now, Everlane is all about transparency and about the manufacturing, but to me, you know, if you're in that $20 price point, I think you can get better stuff for this. If you get to 2 for $28, that's a good deal, but it does feel really nice even after a couple of washes, a couple of wears. I found them to be comfortable, but I don't know that I would go back to Everlane and buy more underwear. I would definitely go back to Everlane for cashmere and some of their basics, because those are really fairly priced and I think very high quality. The underwear, I think, is pretty good, but no, nothing I'm going crazy about. The Wolf underwear, this is a modal, so this is actually, you know, 95% modal, 5% spandex, which is the makeup of MeUndies. However, the feature here is that they do have the separation area. So if you watched my pouch underwear video, you know the 2 things I'm looking for in pouch underwear is ease of use to install, and then also a fly, because I think if you do go through the process of positioning yourself correctly for the pouch underwear, it's much better to have fly access than to have to slide down and readjust all day. And Wolf hits both of those. They also hit well on the material and the fact that this is a mesh, very breathable thing. And they also have mesh on the back side as well. So here you go. So Wolf at $24.99 a pair. This is on, I wouldn't say the lower end of the pouch underwear, but this is right in line with where I would want the pouch underwear to be. And I do like the design of this. This is very similar to the Saks design or some of the others. So this is a solid contender for pouch underwear if you're looking at that, especially with the fly access and the mesh design. So kudos to Wolf underwear. The Separatec was the most requested company after I did my underwear roundup. I hadn't heard of them before that, but then it seems like they're pretty big in here. So I've worn these for the past, I don't know, few weeks, and I can say that this is my least favorite pouch underwear that I've tried so far. They sent them over. The design to me is problematic in a couple of ways. For one, it's not a full pouch. It's a small hole which you're supposed to put your entire penis and testicles into this hole, which then separates it. That's what you want, but to me, it's too small for the whole thing. And then on top of that, there's a fly design, which is very unique, and I do like having the fly, as I mentioned with the Wolf, but the way that it's designed is you're supposed to come up underneath, and there's this 2-way panel to give you access, but then in order to put everything back comfortably after you do your business, there's too much fidgeting. The pouch design for me fails in a couple of ways, not just for the access. The idea here is good. The idea here, it keeps everything separated all day. The problem becomes the fly, and then if you don't use the fly and you have to pull everything down all day, and then you have to readjust in the middle to shove yourself in this tiny hole. So I like the fabric and material. It's premium, it's made well, it's constructed. I like the colorways that were in here. However, the pouch design fails for me in a couple of places. I don't know if that's a personal thing. I guess you'd have to find out for yourself based on this hole size. But it's, you know, it's not small, but it's not big. So like this is my iPhone 5S, and so you can see it's a decent size, but I just didn't find the whole thing to be great. But I think it's worth a shot. All of these are worth a shot. And like you said, if you want the premium, very comfortable, luxurious type of thing, that's the Tani stuff. This shirt is going to be on me for the entire summer. If you want the lowest cost within here and well-made Supima cotton, that would be the Everlane here. And then I think Wolf, great one for pouch. This would be, when I talked about my pouch one, I talked about 2 Under and Saks as being the ones that I recommend. Wolf is now up there in the pouch underwear. Separatec, I think you could try them out, see if it works for you, but I just really was not a fan of the fly design. But I'd like to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think about these. If you like this format, I'm trying something new. You know, usually I do one brand unboxing, and then I'll do a roundup of a bunch of stuff, but sometimes it take too much time. So I wanted to give each of the brands a little bit of time, wear them, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, let me know down below. And yes, I know this shirt doesn't really fit me, but I'm gonna wear it underneath other things because I like the feel of this on my body. And whatever, guys. I would love to hear from you on other companies, under underwear, I got dress shirt stuff coming up, shoes, everything else, but love to hear from you guys as always. You can also reach out at @_Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram. I also put some behind the scenes stuff over there, so if you want to see how messy my studio is, or you know, as scheduling things happen, everything I try to put on there. Until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier. So this is a fun change of pace. Okay. What do we got back here?